Welcome to Toffee TV. Holland international Anwar El Ghazi is set to have a medical ahead of a loan move to Everton. The loan move from Villa will be for the rest of the season. There is no obligation to buy the player, and it is seen as purely a loan to the end of the season. Of course, if he was to do well, I'm sure Everton could go back for the player, a player who's not seen to be wanted at Villa anymore after they brought in Coutinho from Barcelona. So a player coming in on loan, not going to cost us anything. We get to see how he does for the remainder of the season, and if he can help Everton in those attacking areas for the rest of the season. It is a bit of a strange one. It has come from slightly left field. It's not an area of the park I think we need to immediately strengthen with the centre midfield positions, and certainly centre back position probably need strengthen a little bit more, with us having players like Gray, Townsend, Richarlison in those positions. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how he gets on, how he does for the rest of the season, and if he can contribute. He did okay last season at Villa. He scored 10 goals actually, which is probably more than okay. But obviously, again, someone like Anthony Gordon, we don't want him to stop his development. So it's up to the manager to see what he can get out of the player once he's through the door. If he signs before the deadline for Saturday, I'm sure he'll be in the squad for that game. But if he doesn't make that game, then obviously he won't be available for Villa next week, and he won't be available after the international break for the FA Cup as he's cup tied. So I'm sure Everton will be hoping to get the deal done ahead of the away trip to Norwich City on Saturday. It looks like Lucas Digne is heading in the other direction. Not part of the deal, but it's been said that a deal worth £23 million with $5 million in add-ons has been agreed. The player is set for a medical today, so that deal could be done today or tomorrow. And I know a lot of Everton fans are disappointed with this deal. 23 million up front with 5 million add-ons seems to be a good deal for 28-year-old who'll be 29 next season. But I know that, for a player of his caliber, that's no fee, I suppose, for some people is high enough. But that looks like that's the fee, and he'll become a Villa player very, very soon. In some positive news, Everton have put out some pictures of the players trained today. Richarlison, Yerry Mina, Jared Branthwaite and Fabian Delph have been pictured training with each other. That looks to be more of a light training session, but Dominic Calvert-Lewin is in full training with the other players, so that's fantastic news ahead of the game on Saturday. Obviously, Dom missed the trip to Hull on Saturday as a bit of a precaution. Obviously, ahead of the game, we should have played against Leicester yesterday, but it's good news for him and for the other players. Richarlison, Mina, obviously Branthwaite being pictured back in light training suggests that they could be ready for that game against Villa. The game against Norwich might come a little bit too soon, and certainly with someone like Yerry Mina, you've got to take extra care with, considering the injuries he's had of late, and Richarlison, I suppose, as well. You have to be very careful and make sure that they're all up to speed. But I can't imagine they'll be ready for the game on Saturday. But certainly, I'm sure they'll be targeting the game against Aston Villa a week on Saturday. Richarlison, I'm sure, will be wanting to play in that game more so he can go away on international duty for Brazil, knowing him. So hopefully they'll be back. That's a little bit of positive news. And Everton held a media day today at Bramley-Moore Dock, showing off what has been done so far. So I'm sure you're going to see a lot of images, a lot of stories, and a lot of video over the next day or two on that as well. We've got a video coming out about Bramley-Moore Dock, the story so far. We'll take you through the journey from when Everton got the land last summer to how it is now. So make sure you look out for that coming soon on YouTube. It's available on Patreon right now if you want to join us on Patreon. The link is in the description and it's on the screen right now. Thank you for watching. See you later.